Nine of Swords. Someone is in the Nine of Swords. Okay, there could be troubles. Someone could be having a hard time sleeping. Someone could be up at night, like blaming themselves for something. Gemini could be significant. Knight of Wands. So this has to do with some sort of action that someone took, or maybe someone is having to take some sort of action at this time and they're having a hard time with taking this action. Okay, and it could be putting them in the Nine of Swords. There's something having to do with like dynamic or career. Someone's in a position where they've got to act quickly. Okay, then we have here the Five of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's some sort of deep wounds here associated with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's something about forgiveness. Someone could be actively dealing with a situation involving the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. This could be someone's mother. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there is something about a fresh start, some sort of successful plans here with finances. Uh-oh. And now we have the Seven of Swords. So maybe this is an action, a quick action someone took in the past here, where they suffered some sort of loss. Okay, maybe this Queen of Pentacles was doing something deceptive in order to receive some money. What is the Seven of Swords? Ten of Wands. Okay, if somebody was doing something behind your back as it related to this Ace of Pentacles here, something is almost over, okay? If somebody was doing something behind your back, which then created more of an more of an overload for you in some way, okay, that's what's getting ready to come to an end. This could even be a situation where someone made the decision to give or have some sort of new start, new beginning with a Queen of Pentacles, and it put them in a position where they were, doing more than this Queen of Pentacles, or they had more of a responsibility, or more of their money was going into something. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, someone could be working too hard, and that's what I'm saying. Like, someone here ended up carrying the load, okay? And there's something surrounding burnout. Okay, someone's finances could also be low from handling more than this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. With these two knights out here, I feel like there's a masculine energy here that could possibly be younger than this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The masculine energy, who I could be speaking to right now, you're showing up as like just a younger or more youthful energy than this Queen of Pentacles. So if this isn't a mother, this is like an older sister, an aunt, a godmother, something like that. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, there's something about you being cautious as it relates to like your finances and your stability. Maybe this is the energy you're in now because of this Seven of Swords, betrayal / sneaky behavior. There's Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I don't know, maybe you didn't realize how much of a responsibility something was when you decided to like do something with this Queen of Pentacles. But it seems like they're not doing anything. That's just the vibe I'm getting here. This is like someone having you go in. Okay, I'm just going to give you an example. A real world example. You meet someone, okay, you start dating them. Maybe this person is older, they're more advanced in some way. Maybe they have more financially at the time, okay, and they say, you know, why don't you just move in with me? We make it work financially, and like, you know, you have the freedom to do what you want, because I've got my own stuff. And then you agree to go into this, and it seems like everything is put on you, and this person, it's like they tricked you, okay, into some sort of financial bind here. That's what I'm getting. It's something like that, and then it leads to burnout. It leads to someone being overburdened and some sort of strife or turmoil, okay, pain even. With this Three of Swords, there's disappointment because someone took advantage of a masculine energy that was trustworthy, hardworking, like really cares about stability. They saw this, and it's like they saw it as an opportunity to get over on this person. It's like, oh, you know, I see how you're moving. How about I get you paying my bills so I don't have to worry about that? You know what I mean? We have strength. Okay, you're definitely persevering through whatever this is. I feel like even though you're finding this out about this Queen of Pentacles, or even though you've gone through this and you're having, you know, trouble here in the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're still someone who chooses love over hate. There's something about this not changing your heart, okay? It's disappointing, but you're being strong, okay? Something could be significant about Leo season. Yeah, you're being strong, and you could be ending something with this Queen of Pentacles, with this Death card. There's a cycle that's closing out because you have this strength. Okay, maybe you're holding back from this person financially, okay? Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're finding the courage to end a cycle here where you were giving to this person financially. Okay, yeah. Four of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, and Judgment. When you pull back from this Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. I feel like this Four of Wands reverse represents, because it still could be a good thing, okay? In the sense that it could still represent some sort of harmony, but just at a lesser degree. I don't know. Maybe you're able to finally get a handle on something. And maybe for this Queen of Pentacles, like this Four of Wands in reverse just represents their foundation being rocky. Something being a little unstable for them once you pull away. But that is because you're carrying all of the weight. So that is normal. Okay, this person is going to... they're not going to be able to do what it is that you've been able to do for them. Okay, but that was the whole point in them tying you to them. They didn't want to do what it is that you're doing for them. They wanted someone else to handle it. So now they're stuck with this Four of Wands in reverse. And it's a rocky foundation, okay? Something here was an overlooked blessing. You could be seeing this situation. Speaking of this Nine of Swords, because that's what's right above this Four of Wands in reverse, okay? Maybe you're having a hard time making the decision to end this because you don't see the blessing on the other side of it, okay? And maybe you need to know that there is a major blessing on the other side of you pulling away from this person, okay? Specifically financially, okay? Knight of Cups in reverse, this could be you. You could be very moody at this time with this person, okay? or there's a lot of emotions here, but it's not you bringing what you usually bring forth when it comes to this person, because you are now seeing what's happening here, and that's judgment. It is judgment for this person's foundation to now be unstable, because that's what they were causing for you while you were building theirs up. Okay, there's healing on the other end of this, and that is the blessing that you possibly do not see. Okay, I'm hearing something about debt. There's something about debts being able to be cleared once you close this contract with this person. And it's so interesting because the Queen of Pentacles came out upright. And I do feel like this is someone who presents themselves as the Queen of Pentacles upright, you know, resourceful, a go-getter, very responsible, okay, maybe even maternal in some ways, wealthy. They could come off like everything is going good for them, but it's because of what you are doing for them, you know? And maybe even other people. They probably have other people doing things for them too. Okay. This is something that should have happened a long time ago. I have a Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's a conversation here that's long overdue. Yeah, and it's bringing justice, okay? This long overdue conversation is finally happening, and it's justice for you. Wow, 10 of Cups. Your justice is the 10 of Cups. You being able to have ultimate happiness, genuine joy and love, a real family. Okay, maybe there's something here about you breaking free from this individual and being able to build your own family, a sense of belonging. Okay, you have a very bright future here. They knew that, or they know that, rather. And that is why it was so important for them to attach to you. 6 of Cups in reverse. You're letting go of the past, letting go of someone from the past even, in order to get this 10 of Cups. Gemini. Okay, so you could be a Gemini, or this Queen of Pentacles even could be a Gemini, but heavily, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who could have Gemini in their chart. Okay, someone could have blue eyes. Someone, okay, this Queen of Pentacles here could have been doing some sort of witchcraft or spell work in order to keep this going longer. Los Angeles could be significant. There's something about sex magic, okay, for some of you. Maybe someone was doing something with a video or picture of you. Someone has brown eyes. We have divine feminine. Okay, so there's something about a divine feminine coming out here. We're going to see what else comes out behind that. There's something about prayer. Okay, you're being told you need to pray more. What's up with this divine feminine energy? There's an offer on the way. So there could be a divine feminine coming towards you with an offer, or you could be leaving this Queen of Pentacles and bringing an offer to a divine feminine. Okay, take what resonates. Or divine feminine, if you are the one listening to this, okay, there's a masculine here who is cutting off someone and they're bringing in an offer here. We have game over. It's over with. These games someone was playing, they're done. They are done. Okay, you could be awakening to the truth at this time about someone who has been hating on your confidence. Okay, this could be a feminine energy, a friend or family member. Okay, you could be awakening to the fact that you've been working with an op. Okay, you've had some sort of contract with an op. Someone could have straight hair. Okay, someone's hair could be gray. Yeah, someone is a moocher. Someone who survives off other people's income. This is someone from his family, a masculine's family. Okay. Something here is already yours, and this person thought that they could make it theirs. Okay. But that is not happening. So I'm going to leave this message here. I hope it found who it was meant for. If this message was meant for you, go ahead and do me a favor and give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more of my readings. I will talk to y'all in the next one. Take care.